Hello everyone, welcome to 3D sessions. Today we are going to make a low poly truck in Blender 3.4. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to get more content like this. Now let's start modeling. First we will create front of the truck. Select the cube and go to front view. Scale it to Z axis and make it small as Z and make it little small at the Z axis, and at the Y axis also make it small as Y. Now press tab for the edit mode and add the edge loop. Control R and edge loop. Bring it little up. This is fine. Now press 2 for the edge mode and bring this edge little back. Now press 3 for the face mode. Select the face, press I and insert. Now here also at the edge loop, Control R. Now select the face and press I and insert. Here also press I and insert. Now go to front view and add the edge loop. Control R. Now Alt Z for the X-ray mode. Press 3 and select this faces, one side faces. Press X and faces to delete those. Now add the modifier, mirror modifier. Now select this face, press E and extrude little bit inside. Now this is fine. Select these two faces and extrude little bit inside. Now both the side we have. Now add two edge loops here. Control R and two edge loops. S, Z and separate them little bit. Now this is fine. Now add vertical edge loop, Control R and move it double G, 2 times G, and this is fine. Now press 3 for the face mode and select this face and extrude it inside E and inside little bit. Yes, this is fine. Select this and delete this face. Yes, this is correct. Now Shift A, Mesh and Cube. Scale it small. Bring to the front. Scale it to X axis, SX, and scale it big. Now scale small to Z axis, SZ, and make it very thin. And make it small to Y axis, SY, and small. Now bring it down. Now go here and click on the cavity so we can see nicely. S, Y and make it more small. S, Z and little bit more. Now bring it back and adjust it. Now go to Modifier tab, select the Array modifier, make the count 4, uncheck the relative offset, check the constant offset, make X 0 and make Z 1. Now you can adjust the distance. Bring it down. Let's increase one count. Bring it down. And now this is fine. Now let's create the headlights. Shift A, mesh and cube. Make it small. Bring to the front. SX and make it little big, scale it big. Make it small, SY. Now this is fine. Select the light and add the mirror modifier. Now we have put the side lights. Now let's create the air dam on the truck. Shift A, mesh and cube. Make it small. Bring it up. Top view. Scale it to y-axis. And now bring it down. Press tab 2 for the edge mode. Select this edge and bring it down. Now it is done. Now let's create the mirror. For that, copy this cube, Shift D and move. Scale it to y-axis and make it thin, SY. And make it small at x-axis, SX. Rotate it. Press tab and at the edge loop, Ctrl R. Bring it down. Now press 3 for the face mode and select the face. And extrude it. Adjust it a little bit. Now let's make the handle. select the cube and copy that, Shift D, move it the back, scale it to x-axis and make it small as x, scale it to z-axis and make it small, bring it to top, this is fine. Now let's create the bumper. Select this cube and copy that, Shift D, bring it down, front view, press tab, 1 for the vertex mode, select these vertices and make it big. Now click here, clipping. Now this is fine. Now let's create the gap for the wheels. Shift A, mesh and cylinder. Rotate it to y-axis RY90. Left view and scale it small. Bring it down. Bring it front. I think still we need big one, scale it big. I think this much is fine. Now select the cylinder, then select the body of the truck, go to Object, Bool tool and select the difference. Now you can see the difference here. Now select this cylinder, go to Modifier tab and add the mirror and select the truck. So both the side we have gap. Now hide this cylinder. Now let's create the truck side fender. Shift A, mesh and cylinder. Rotate it to y-axis RY90. Go to left view. Make it small. Bring it down. Press tab for the edit mode, Alt Z for the X-ray mode, press 1 for the vertex mode, and now select the bottom vertices, press X and vertices. Bring it front. Scale it to x-axis and make it small as x, then make it small. Now go to Modifier tab and add the Solidify. Increase the thickness. Now I think this is fine. Make it little small. select the fender and add the mirror modifier. Select the truck. Now we have both the sided. Now let's create wheels. Shift A, mesh and cylinder. Make vertices 20. Rotate it to y-axis RY90. Go to left view, make it small. Bring it down. Make it little big, it's too small. I think this is fine. Bring it front. Scale it to x-axis and make it small. Now press tab for the edit mode. Select front and back faces. Press I and insert it. Now right click and extrude faces along normals and make it inside. Now the wheels are ready. Now let's create the container at the back side. Shift A, mesh and cube. Bring it to back. Go to front view and adjust. Keep little gap. Left view and scale it to y-axis and make it big as y. I think this is fine. Now select this one, Shift D and move it back. Select the container and bring it up. From the top, make it little small. Press tab 1 for the vertex mode and make it little down. Now this is fine. Select the wheel and Shift D and move those. Adjust them. Now we forgot to give the mirror modifier here. Select the wheel and add the mirror modifier. With the dropper, select the truck. And here also give the mirror modifier. Select the dropper and select the container. Now go to left view. Shift A, mesh and cube. SZ and make it small. Now SX and make it small. Bring it front. Still make it small at x-axis, SX. SY and make it small. I think let's move this both a little bit back. SZ and make it little small. Now select this box and press tab and add the edge loops. To edge loops, Ctrl R. Select these faces and this side also. Right click and extrude face along normals and little bit inside. Now this is done. Now select the container, press tab, press 3 for the face mode, and now press A to select the whole container. Now right click and extrude individual faces and extrude them little bit inside. This is fine. Now shift A, mesh and cube. SY and make it small. SX and make it small. SZ and make it small. Now add the array modifier. Uncheck the relative offset and check the constant offset. Now make the X 0 and for the Y increase the value. Increase the count here and adjust the value distance. I think this is fine. Now select this and add the mirror modifier also. Now both the side we have the pattern. Now select this cube and shift D. Delete the modifiers. Scale it to Y axis SY and make it thin. Back. Bring it back. And adjust this one. Now this is fine. Now let's create the back side of the truck. Go to back view, shift A, mesh and cube. Scale it to Z axis and make it small as Z. Bring it down. Bring it to front SY and make it small. SX and make it exit. Okay, this is fine. Now shift D, bring it down and scale it to Z axis and make it small. Now select this, shift D and scale it to x-axis and make it small. As Z and make it big. Bring it back. SY and make it thin. Shift D and bring it here. Now select this cube, Shift D and bring it back. Make it little small. These are the lights. Adjust it. This is fine. You can see this.